Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Chat, can you hear me? I think you can hear me. I think I've turned everything on. Give me any sign that I did this right. I'm always afraid I'm not going to hit the right button. Can't be the only one that came from TikTok, am I? Oh, also, yeah, Grubby and Manalist, guys, thanks for watching from the beginning. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't realize that like those TikToks would do so well. It's kind of like a shock when that happened, but I'm glad that people enjoyed them. JMWZ, what's good? How are we? How is everybody today? It's a beautiful, at least where I am, it's a beautiful sunny Tuesday. I'm off work today, so that's obviously why the stream is happening. All right. Okay. What are we going to do today? I think my thumbnail is quite misleading because I have no intention of doing anything with airplanes. But I took that picture and I wanted to use it. So this is how we used it. I still haven't figured out how to set up what's it called? Like other music. So we can listen to some of the like game music, but that's all I know how to do. Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad you're obsessed with them. I'm glad you enjoy them. I have no intention of stopping making them, so get ready for more. So what I'm thinking we're going to do, I was kind of messing around in here a bit earlier this morning, and the one thing we haven't really built are any of these, and actually I haven't unlocked some of them yet. So what I'm thinking we're going to do today is, at least for the first part of this stream, start figuring out where we can place some of these unique buildings so we can unlock some of these like grander, what are these? These are the milestones? The monuments. The monuments. What do we think of that? The plain thumbnails, okay. Donut vans won't give you clicks. That's fair. That is fair. They won't give me clicks. Well, and really even like the plane is probably not going to be that engaging of a thumbnail. I could probably come up with just one for all my live streams, but then I feel like they all look the same. I'm trying to keep it fresh. All right, so we have this. We have this Eden project. This, what does this do? Greatly increases the city's profile, reduces pollution. Do we even have that much pollution? Not really. Thing is, like, these are all so big. I don't know what to do with them. All right, I want to start. So hold on. Let's back up. Electricity is actually not as good as it looks because I've already recorded 2 episodes for like the actual Westfield series. So I'm like trying to hide the thing that's behind this view right now. And this area behind me already has its own power plants. So that's why our electricity looks really good. But in reality, there are like the main grid is not awesome. And it's like running low on power. So I want to try to get this fusion power plant. I mean, I think it looks ugly, but if we can get the fusion power plant unlocked, then we'll never have to worry about power again. Play Cities Skylines 2, it is amazing. I greatly enjoy the game. This building is perfect. What, the fusion power plant? I mean, I just enjoy that it'll make it so we don't have to deal with any more power. So let's see what we need for that, because these take forever to actually unlock. Construct the observatory. I think we have all these unlocked. I don't actually know. The observatory probably needs to go up high, though. Like, where would we... I mean, we do have this neighborhood that we realized... or that in the episode coming out this coming week, you're going to find out it has, like, really crappy land value. These areas here don't even have parks. Maybe that's what we can start with, is I can just like give these places some parks. Like I have no plan. So if anybody's like, this is what I want you to do today, just throw it in chat. Because I have absolutely no idea what we're going to get into today, but we're going to just mess around. Now we do have this. Oh, you know what? But the yoga garden is a medical building. Can we fit a dog park? Does that help? Come on, turn blue. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I didn't realize that this like whole second part doesn't have any what's it called? Any parks. But we do have this road that has been here for, I don't know, since like episode, I want to say like 15. It comes to here and then it doesn't go anywhere. So what if we use this to place our observatory somewhere? Medical yoga. Yeah, it counts. It's medical yoga. It counts as a healthcare building. I mean, I guess you're technically working out, but this is a park. This, to me, should function as a park. Do they actually do yoga? Or do they just stand there? Oh, they're moving! They're actually doing yoga. Okay, good for you guys. Alright, so let's build the observatory so that it overlooks the city. And I think we could use this particular road. I don't know where it's going to go to. Or, what's over here? See, we kind of closed off all these roads, so we didn't have any just like dead ends. But we could maybe try to build it up here, but this mountain is like quite... We're too far off the map. Like, I want us to be able to enjoy it wherever we place it. Let's all do the dying hamster. I mean, as much as I like these rocks, this kind of looks like a really nice place for an observatory. It looks pretty flat. It's not flat, but it could be flat without causing like too many problems. Let's put it over here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, what do we need to do first? I probably want to get rid of these rocks. We don't need to save them. And then let's just kind of get a little flat section together. Oh, we're frozen. I will say, we're hitting a point where there's like so much happening in this game that my computer is getting a little frustrated with me every time that I play. So hopefully the stream like works just fine. As I've been recording, I'm like, all right, the computer's kind of getting a little frustrated. Save the rocks, relocate them. But where? We're never going to use them. I don't need to save the rocks. All right, so we've got this guy. It's not actually that big, but we would need a road up to it. But we could put this, oh my God, yeah, we could put this up here. And it would just look out to the whole city. We do also have this little park. I mean, I guess I could have put them in this park here. JM, that was my bad. Okay, let's grab a road. We're going to turn this guy on. Now, the hard part's going to be getting up this mountain because it is a little... It's a little steep. But let's make this level. Let's do this. We're still going to have to come in here and, like, adjust the road some because it's still going to make, like, serious cliffs. But that's okay. We'll do a little switchback all the way up. Oh, you know what? We can do a switchback all the way up and connect this other road to it too. So all the roads kind of, they don't just dead end in random places. Only downside though is this is not going to have any services. But I guess that's okay. Oh, we're going to get all the way up there. Okay. We'll start crossing over some hills. And then what if we just went, what if we went here, right? And then we just do like a nice sweeping bend up and in. How's that look? It is not a road I would want to drive on, but it looks okay. Do you have network multi-tool? I don't. I need to get it. I need to get it. I have a whole list. So this, we're in episode what? In like the actual series. 45 came out like last week. We're going to end at 50. I've mapped out up till 50. And then at that point, we're going to start a new city. And I have so many mods. I need to do network multi-tool. I need to do, what's that other one? The intersection marking tool. Unless like, or what else? The Bob, the one that like changes trees. Like there are so many that have come out since this series started that are just, they're going to make the game so much easier to play. Hello, hello. How we doing, guys? I am trying something new too, where I figured out how to make my iPad like a dual screen. So the chat is on the iPad, but if I go quiet, it's because I have to kind of squint to see the text. My eyes don't work that great. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is not going to have any services, which that kind of sucks. And it might cause a problem. We might have to give it some services, but why don't we just do kind of a little, what if we came out, let's come out 15. And we'll just do a little curve. And we can put, yeah, and we can put it right here on this corner. The what is it called? The observatory. Right there. It's one of the highest points in our city. You can see it all from down here. That looks actually pretty cool. No matter where you go, you can see it in the distance. I do think I need to work on this land, though, because this land is a mess. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm happy that everybody's able to make it in the middle of a Tuesday afternoon. All right. Can we make this? This is only going to do so much. Also, JM, in the next series, I promise that I will download that barge mod just so that we have it. I won't leave you hanging for a whole nother series without the barge mod. Ben! Hello, hello! Ben is one of the moderators on this YouTube channel. I don't exactly know what that entails, but I do know Ben in real life, and that's why he got that amazing honor. Okay. Maybe we will leave... You know what? We could leave it like this and put the services down this way. But I do want to clean some of this up. So let's pull this out. Hold on. We need to kind of grab some of this. Yeah. Grab this. And then using this, we can then really smooth it out. I think it'll look much better. It looks kind of better. It looks okay. What if we make it a bit steeper? This is one of the reasons I need the network multi-tool too, because then you can just like do all those selections to smooth out the roads. That is like so cool. This is probably like a very, very, very steep. Actually, you know what? We probably want, if I were to select all this, let's see what this does. We'll try the move it slope. But if I were to select all of these, does this work like in the same way? Or does this... Oh no. It does not work in the same way. Okay, undo that. That's not the move. No mods playthrough. I've thought about it. I could. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll do 2 at once. Or I can just like record a few. The no mods, like it is a bit easier just because I don't have to worry about trying to finesse as much stuff just because you can't. There's no access to some of the mods that are so time consuming. So I'm thinking about it. But I used to be able to only play on my my PlayStation before I got this computer, so I totally feel the no mod pain because I used to not be able to do any of the mods either. There we go. Okay, so now we've got an extra entrance there, which is nice. Didn't we have another one? We did. We have this one here. Let's go ahead, anarchy this in here. We'll just kind of wiggle this around. Just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, I mean, it's not the smoothest road. We probably could, instead of trying to, like, what's it called? Like, slope all of this. Man, a lot of people are coming to this thing. Instead of trying to slope all of it at once. No, but even that, like, that's absurd. maybe it's not absurd. What if we try to work with that? If I grab this, okay, hold on, chat. We're gonna mess things up before they get better. But if we do that, and then we try to come in here and smooth it out. Okay, that's not horrendous. It does give more of a cliff. You know what I also want to do in the next part? I've never messed with that theme manager tool or theme manager mod, and the one that lets you like change the cliff side so they look more realistic. I would love to do that as well. See, now that I did that though, this down here is not working for me. That doesn't look as strong. We could lower these. Yeah. See, in a vanilla play, you just kind of have to accept, like, this is what it looks like, and you just kind of move on. So it's much quicker. Are you walking? Dexter Murray. You're going all the way to the observatory. Going to gazebo number 2. I don't know if that's true. It looks like you're going to this thing. Yeah, but people are coming from all over. I love that. Yeah, as soon as it gets curvy, like that tool did not work. You're right, like a straight line works great, but like this right here, why is the road all of a sudden like so bumpy? I don't know if I have the patience to fix it, but I also don't want it to look bad. Like we spent so much time making this look so nice. Then we get that. Why don't we name this after your Oh, it has multiple problems. What did we want to name this? Why don't we name this the Slovakian? What is it again? This is observatory. Observatory. All right, it does need power and water. Are there other things in the city running out of power by chance? We've got a dead person. What's new? I feel like I say that every single time we record an episode. We've got another dead person at the police station. Okay, but the rest of this all looks pretty decent. Okay, great. Back over here. This needs power and water. So let's use... I do want to use the like the little suburban power lines. I think these are just so nice. So we're going to bring this around. Let's turn all this off. We're just going to slowly work our way down. Is that another person walking? Oh, that's the same guy. Man, a lot of people are interested in this. Okay, now we're all connected up. That's perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we do need water. I'm absolutely not following the roads for that. We're just going to go straight along. And then I do think we probably want to put like a police and fire station up here just so that this thing doesn't burn down. There's no reason for these. But we're doing them anyway. Oh, you know what? This could be a park, like an observatory park. Hold on. This whole little spot. And it just like looks over to the observatory, which just looks up. There's so many planes. Yeah. Okay. Can we use the large park? If we can use the yes, we absolutely can. All right, we're going to put this guy down. I love this large park. I wish I could fit it in more places, but I think this is just a fantastic asset. But once we have this here, let's then just kind of connect it up. We'll put down some trees. Oh, yeah. Okay. We might need to think about public transit. This is more involved than I wanted to just kind of place them all down so we can get to those big buildings, but this seems like a much better way to do this. Now, hold on. We need the same angle. That's too far in. That's too far out. But if we just move it, that feels right. Okay. So we've got this guy. Let's get rid of these trees. The not... What are those? The whatever ones don't match. Like the birch trees? Small beech. No. Is that what this is? No. It's an ald... No, it's not an alder. It's these ones. Trees with leaves. It's an oak tree. There we go. Okay, let's place some oak trees. Let's also turn on Shift P so we can mess around and place some right on top of the asset. How was everybody's weekends? Transit cable cars? We could do a cable car. I love that. Matt, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Matt, don't watch from the beginning. All we've done is this. We built this road. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. We built this road up here in the Hillside District and connected roads to it. It's not done. And it's leading to this observatory. And then the idea is we're going to try to unlock these monuments. But so far we've spent however long this stream has been active on this. We're not making good time. But I got nothing to do today. All right, so we've got this. I do still think we have to put power and... Nope, not power. Police and fire. But before we do that, what if we also put in just like a little parking lot? Oh, that's not a parking lot. What does that look like? What if we do... do we like the parking lots? Like if I put them together and maybe we put like a fence around them, I guess it doesn't make sense with the path. Are we for or against the parking lots? You finally caught up in this series. Oh, awesome. I appreciate that you enjoy it. I'm glad that you're having a good time. I have a great time doing this. I love everybody who's been able to like leave feedback and just give comments. You guys are fantastic, and I don't think we'd have just like some of the awesome stuff we have in this city without you guys. So I can't thank you guys enough. I think we're going to leave the parking lots. At this point, no one's raised alarm. And if no one's going to raise immediate alarm, then we're going to stick with it. Put this guy here. Oh. I don't want it to... How do I turn off the curve? Here we go. Oh, now I'm all over the place. Alright, there we go. Now I've got that straight triangle. I'll have to put the path back. We'll do that in a second. Okay, so now we have these guys. Nice, nice. We'll throw the path down. Like, this doesn't make a whole ton of sense right there, but that's okay. They're a little bit ugly. Yeah, I mean, they're not beautiful. What if we only do one? Okay, hold on. What if we do one? Oh, I didn't need to take away the path. Where's the path again? Alright, we'll put this here. We'll put this back. But then we'll only do one, but we can put it just like right next door. It doesn't have to be like in the park section. Actually, we'll put it on this side. Just kind of an extension of the lot. With a fence. It needs a fence. And it needs to be flat. Hold on. We gotta level this out. Just like this. Oh, what if we put a key too? Is this getting too involved? This might be getting too involved. Let's level this out and then we'll just smooth it really quick. A little fence. Call it a day. But now I just undone what I did. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not too laggy. I'm trying to figure out like how to make my internet a bit stronger. But if it's laggy for everyone, I can try to see if I can mess with any of the settings. Go to sleep. It's too early. 1:23 a.m. is entirely... Get some rest. That is so much more important than what I'm doing. It will be on the channel once we're finished. Thanks for stopping by though, Matt. Okay. There we go. I don't love that it intersects those guys, so we'll move it back a bit. Just like that. That's good enough. It encloses it in. It's got a little parking lot with has a huge pothole in it. But that's as good as it's going to look. But now we got a place for people to park. Let's put down those 2 services we need. We need a tiny little fire station. We can put over here. We'll leave a space for an additional road. I don't think we'll do anything else up here, but just in case. And we'll do a tiny little police station. And maybe we even do just a tiny little zone for like the gift shop. So if someone wants to buy stuff after coming up here to visit this, they can. And you know what? I've had a few people request this, so we'll try to play with a little day and night mode. We'll see how we look. Already the color looks so fun. Okay, cool. I like this. Sleep is the most important meal of the day. Absolutely. Sleep is overrated. I don't think so. I'm ready for sleep right now. The Royal Observatory must have parking. Well, that's a problem. Like, I really would love to put like the parking underground. Like, we could make like a fake parking lot underground, but there's no way to do that. But I would imagine like it would be way cooler to have the parking underneath this park with like little exits that would let you out onto the main road right in front of the observatory. But we got a little shop. This is the observatory gift shop and restaurant. It's the observatory gift shop and restaurant. We'll just do rest. I don't think it's all going to fit. You've never seen a world this much worked on. Well, first of all, congrats on making it through the first episode, because the first few episodes, y'all, the quality of the mic, I'm glad we've improved since there. But I'm glad you've made it this far. Yeah, we've improved. We've done a lot. We've done a lot. There's still some that like we could do. Like we've never really figured out a solution for this hill. But it's okay that it's just it just ends. That's fine. All right, I like that we have this. This looks nice. I think we'll move on. Let's see what the next thing we need, because I wish it would just give you the list. So now we need to build... Oh, wait, they do have a list. Hold on. Hold the phone. Monuments. Eden Project. Where's the fusion power plant? Okay, we also need the MAM Modern Art Museum, and we need the Plaza of the Dead, which I'm kind of shocked I haven't built that yet. The Modern Art Museum, I think, would make the most sense somewhere downtown. Oh, I was going to say, if we don't use this parking lot, but it looks like people actually really do use this parking lot. We could put the Modern Art Museum... This just doesn't feel like the right place to be. Let me know, too, as you're watching, if the night mode... It does, like, pull a bit more on the RAM, so if the night mode is a little bit too laggy, I can turn it back off. Underground parking garage. Ooh, okay. I'll have to look into getting one, just because that would make so much more sense, like especially with the observatory. But that looks cool. Oh yeah, at nighttime. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so in terms of the MAM, this area here is like bars and what is this called? Aleutian Flats. So this area is like bars and things. So I don't think it would make sense there. I mean, I think it would make the most sense here in the downtown. We do have this park, so we could take some of the park. We really can't do anything about the zoo. I think that's a good space for it. Or we could kind of get rid of this parking lot and place the MAM over in this area. Does the MAM have like noise? It does have noise around it, but it does give a huge boost to everything around it. And there's really nothing in this corner. Are these all residential? These are residential. What's over here? Are these also residential? These are office buildings. So we could maybe cut into this park a bit and put the MAM here. It wouldn't really interrupt any of these. I mean, there's a few residential, but... You got a crazy idea. It might be difficult. Build something resembling the HK Hill skyscrapers. Okay, hold on. I'm going to just write this down. Don't go anywhere. I need to... Where's a post-it note? Okay, HK Hill Skyscrapers. Alright, after this, I'm going to Google it, because maybe we will, because it just kind of does feel a bit like a dead space. When you zoom out from the city, it's like, oh, there's this whole area that there's nothing there. And we're out of power. Okay, hold on. It's because we've got solar power plants. 2 nuclear. Let's just, see, this is why we need the fusion power. We're going to leave it on pause. When we get the fusion power plant, we'll be able to solve this power issue. I think we build it right here. I think we get rid of this little bit of the park and we put the MAM down instead. It's a little dark, but let's get rid of this road. We'll leave that area. Maybe we move these into a different home. Okay. And then if we back this up, because I think this could go right here on this road, and it would look perfect. Is this just like a police station? Oh yeah, let's move this too. Can we put it behind the school? Ooh, we can. Alright, so there we go. Now the police station's moved. So now we have this whole area. We could even place it off this avenue if we wanted. Let's see how big it is. It's not that big. Alright, if we put it over in the avenue, turn off anarchy. It doesn't technically fit, but we can. It's only hitting that little key. We could put it on the avenue. It would then be a bit further away, that noise circle, from those guys. Or we could put it right here, which I think kind of looks nice too. I'm thinking we put it here. We put it here. Got this beautiful modern art museum. And it's right next to the park, so we can send the path behind it and bring it... Yes. Yes. Okay. Here's what we're doing. With that, let's grab this city park. We'll put a side entrance right next door. And then if we take the path all the way behind the back... There we go. I guess I really didn't need to delete all these fences because we're just going to end up putting them right back. We want to turn all this off. Bring this to here. Bring this back over. Where was the last fence? Right there is the last piece of fence we had. So we connect to that guy. Curve up and in. Oh, perfect. So now we have a nice museum. We can't hit play yet, but the city does look beautiful. Alright, we've got that. The last piece we needed was the Plaza of the Dead. Also, I need to go into the Steam Workshop and clean up my asset list. I realize now that I have tons of skyscrapers in there that I just never used. Alright, Plaza of the Dead. Is it Plaza of Life and Death? Which one was it? Oh wait, that's not the MAM. What did I just build? This is the library. Oh no. Hold on. That's not what we wanted. We want the... Nope. Nope. Here it is. The MAM Art Museum. Okay, it's a little different than the other one, but it goes this way. So we can still make this work. We'll back this up. We have a fountain right here. I think what we need to do... So I think we need to get rid of this playground thing. And instead, we'll put the plaza on this corner. And that frees all of this up for us to put the museum down. We can avoid that little parking lot right there. Oh yeah, that's just as good. Wow, very unique looking building. Now the real question is, can we get a path to connect up behind it? Because that's going to be... the challenge. I think we'll be okay. Send this up, and then we'll do just a nice little curve. Let's not connect. And then we'll just go straight along. There we go. Now I would like to maybe wiggle this a bit so we get rid of all the horrible like white lines. I think they're... Why they do that, I have no idea. This could become a curve. This would come kind of straight along. This would come straight on up. And then we could kind of curve these into each other. Much nicer, much nicer. And then the only thing we got to add back is this little fence that we deleted. But I think we take it and we send it up this way. Just into the side of the museum. So now we have it right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So now we have the museum. Fits nicely in that little park. And we still need to add, what was it, the Plaza of the Dead? Plaza of the Dead. Okay. I think that's what? Is that in this one? It might be. This very first one? No. This one? Plaza of the Dead. Oh, it's like the only one we haven't added. It is not super large. Is there anywhere around here that is lacking? We do have some serious need for stuff over here. Oh, hold on. My chat. I have to scroll down. Oh. There we go. There we go. Nope. Okay, hold on. My iPad's a monitor, so when I do that, it moves this game screen. But let me get to the bottom of chat. Can you name the thing all up on the hill that you just worked on? The Falcon Eye? We could name it the Falcon Eye. But we named it the, what did we name it? Can I select it from here? The Slovakian Observatory. Why don't we name the district, though? The district it's in can be named Falcon Eye. Falcon Eye Park. There we go. And inside Falcon Eye Park is the Slovakian Observatory. Alright, so we've got that. We need to put this park down. Let's just stick it wherever it'll fit. Ooh, here we go. Is this a business park? This is a business park, and it has horrible monuments. Is this worth deleting buildings for, though? Probably not. Let's scoot this crematorium out of the way. There's a bit of a hill here. But then we could slide this in right here. And I have anarchy on, so it just place it right on top. There we go. So now we've got this. Oh, that's ominous. But now we have the Plaza of the Dead overlooking this little road. And now we can fix this power issue because we should... There we go. All right, we have the fusion power plant. I kind of think we get rid of these two guys and just put this here instead. What do you think, chat? Do we need to keep the current nuclear power plants? Andrea, hello. Andrea? How do you say your name? OMG thankful. You're so welcome. I'm getting a sip of water. I think we ditch these guys. Quite a scary statue. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I think I like the way they look. Oh, that's cool. You can see the observatory from here. Andreas. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Let's, ditch, or we could leave it and we could stick it literally perfectly behind, what is this, a toy factory? Furniture factory. We just have to get rid of this stuff. How many megawatts in comparison? Let's see. Power output, 16,000 megawatts. And we're currently only using 2,000 megawatts. These guys produce 640 megawatts. I mean, it is like, what, 10 times or 100 times more? Where'd it go? What'd that say? Yeah, 16,000 megawatts. Current location, keep other plants just in case you always delete later. I like that. I think that's a good idea. So we'll just scoot this police station somewhere else. We could put it like over here. I don't want it on that road though. Maybe we stick it... This was technically a park, so I don't want to stick it in there. Could always go on this side road. We have a little one there. This is a big one too, isn't it? This is a headquarters. Okay, let's actually get rid of this. That's overkill. Let's do a tiny police station. And we can stick it right in here inside this little park. Because this is an industrial area. So like the park isn't really that big of a deal. But then we can stick the monument. This is our first monument, y'all. Stick the monument right in here. Oops. It's not in the right spot. Hold on. Scoot it over. There we go. And now we can unpause. We should be making more than enough power. All these little bubbles should go away. Beautiful. Now, how much power are we producing? An insane amount of power. 17,806 megawatts. We'll never have to worry about power again. Now we have this fantastic fusion power station. That looks so cool. Hold on. Let's just quickly get into this mode. Let's just get a screenshot because that's gorgeous. Huge fan. That is satisfying. That's a lot. Andreas, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Okay, we've got this guy. What's the next one we want to build? Let's look at this, because this is much easier to see what we still need. So we have the fusion power plant. Hadron Collider, place of science, offers education to citizens. A city with a Hadron Collider does not need to worry about education. The facility provides it for all the citizens. This needs a ton of stuff. So we need the Grand Library, which we accidentally built, Colossal Order offices, Posh Mall, and the Theater of Wonder. And I kind of like that the city has just range of education throughout. So I don't know if we need that for the city. Space elevator we could totally do. We would need the Grand Mall. We need the Opera House. And we need this stadium, which we'll probably build this stadium to unlock this and then delete the stadium. Because I think this stadium from like base game is god awful. Okay, medical center. I would like the medical center, but the problem is the courthouse. I don't think we have the courthouse, and I don't think we're anywhere close to the courthouse. We could get this one. What is this? Construct the harbor, sea, and skyscraper. Where is the courthouse? Oppressive office. Oh, we do have the courthouse. Okay. Courthouse is quite large too. We could end up building that. Ultimate recycling plant. I know we don't have this guy, so we can't build that guy. We have, I think, all of these, so we could do the Castle of Lord Chirpwick. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let me see if I can figure this out. I think we can, if I move this over here, clear out some assets. If not, your city will be ended like mine, crash, and gone like forever. Yeah, I am going to go through. I think pretty easily look at all the skyscrapers I used are in the unique buildings menu. So I'm going to go through like another day, write down all the assets I do use, and then clear out all these ones that we don't end up using because it's just not worth keeping them in here. You're right. Okay, let me quickly try to set up a poll here. So I just want to try it out. Should we try to build? Poll. What monument should we build? Wait, hold on, Matt. I thought you were going to sleep. Isn't it like 1 o'clock? Space elevator. We've got the medical center. We have Hadron Collider. We also have the Eden project, which we've unlocked. So like that we would just have to place down. I don't think we can get the ultimate recycling center. Johnny Cannon, hello. Sorry guys, I just burped into the mic. I just watched part 1 of, please hold, San Dorado. Maybe? I think that's what it's called. Fantastic first episode. If you haven't watched it, everybody go visit Johnny Cannon's channel and watch his his video. It's his new series. It just started. It's wonderful. Or City Arc. Then what is this? This is the castle. Okay, I can't actually add the castle, so we're gonna do castle Eden Project. We're just gonna keep it with this one. Eden Project. Okay, the only one we can actually build is the ultimate recycling plant, and that's okay. So let's see if this works. Did that work? There we go. Okay, I have a poll open. We're going to leave it open for a few minutes. Vote on which of the monuments we should build. And while you vote, we're going to just kind of... Let me get this window back over here. Sorry, I'm trying to work on this from this iPad. It is not as easy as I hoped. And we're just going to look at this beautiful view of the city at nighttime. Gorgeous. I will say, I'm a huge fan of Cardona City. This was just kind of supposed to be like a tiny little tourist town, and it is. But this is one of my favorite spots. Like, I just love the way that there's these like 3 big skyscrapers. We got fireworks going off. People are screaming. All right, it looks like Medical Center is in the lead. Loading screen mod can tell you which assets you are not using in the bottom list. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so I'll have to look at that because I do have loading screen mod on, but usually I'm just waiting for it to tell me that I'm either using too much RAM or that there was a conflict. Space elevator gave a lot of cash for tourism, but tons of traffic. That's the only problem with the space elevator. Okay, hold on. We got to watch the sunrise on Westfield. Another good shot. Look at this. I really need to start playing with more day and night stuff. Oh yeah, if the game is flashing for you, it's because I'm taking screenshots. I don't know if that's picked up on the recording or not, but yeah, I will say, like, even look at the draw distance on this building. There's just so much that's being loaded that this draw distance has it's not as crisp as it should be. There's the sun. Okay, so let's see. We're at 60% medical center. So I think we're going to let's do the medical center. Yes, go so to Johnny Cannon. He's got some great stuff out there. He's far funnier than I am. So go enjoy. Okay, let's figure this out. Get out of this view. We're doing the medical center. Oh, okay, hold on. I got to close the poll again. Bear with me. This is why I'm not a professional streamer, y'all. Click on this. End poll. Okay, I think that worked. All right, now we're back. 60% medical center, 40% Eden project. Okay, so let's do the medical center first, and then we will do the Eden project. What do we need to unlock this thing? We need the courthouse. Oh no, we don't have the oppression office. That's a problem. Here's the oppression office. You have to have an unemployment rate of over 50%. Shoot. Should we build the other 2 buildings and then I could just unlock all? We could restart the game. I turn unlock all on, and because to get unemployment rate of over 50%, I mean, we're going to have to just like delete all the businesses. There's no way. Yes, John Hopkins, but make it Westfield. Absolutely. Maybe that's what this ends up becoming. Maybe this, even though it's a huge hill, maybe this becomes like the medical center somehow. John Hopkins, but make it Westfield. Checkbox ticked in its options. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my post-it. I need to put this on my post-stream notes. Loading screen mod. List of unused assets. Okay. May appreciate it, because I need to do that. And then I can actually update my mod list, so anyone who's subscribed to it, hopefully then you can like actually only have the mods that I use in the assets instead of some of the ones that I got too lazy to remove. Okay, I think that what we're going to do is we're going to place down the 2 buildings we can build, and then we will do unlock all and get the oppression office. I voted Eden, but space elevator could give passengers for the rail loop. Maybe after reconnecting the metro for better transfers. We could also do that. I mean, we can really. There's no rules. Eventually, we can build them all. Why don't we see what we need for this? The sea and sky scraper. I know we don't have that either, but I think that's an easy one. I think it's like have like some loans or something. Construct the harbor. Okay. Let's construct the harbor. Cargo harbor. It just wants a regular harbor. Don't we already have a regular harbor? Is this not a regular harbor? But there's a regular harbor. Construct harbor. Reward for building both passenger harbor and a cargo harbor. Oh, wait a minute. Passenger harbor and cargo harbor. We don't have a regular harbor in the city? Y'all, we never built just a plain harbor. Oh no. I can't believe we've gone this far without this. I mean, I guess it's not a problem. Well, for now, we're just going to place it down. Doesn't have to stay there, but now we have that, and now we have this building. Perfect. So let's get rid of this. The sea and skyscraper. This is an easy one. It's just going to kind of go here somewhere in the middle. What's here? 2 plazas. What are these buildings? Some office buildings. They look really nice. I don't want to mess those up. These are some more office buildings. There's no demand for industry right now, so we could, I guess, put it. If this is how we look at the city typically, we could put it here to give another item in the skyline. Or we could kind of tuck it here in the back. These are all, oh wow, more office buildings. Those are residential. I don't want to mess up any of the residential spots because we have just a huge demand for people even now. Or we could try to fit it inside one of these open lots. Like technically these are open lots that they're parks, but they could have more in them. Will it fit here? It's a little tight. What are these? Okay, what if we placed it over here? It's just so short. Like, I want to see it. I don't think we'll ever see it if I really tuck it away. The problem is, though, it's short, but has a pretty wide base. Or we could stick it along this road. What is this guy? Another police station with a dead person in it. I think we put it right here. What is this? This is like the low. This is medium density. I think we place it right here. Cruise ship for condos. Lag. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag. The city and just everything. Oh, now it's inside of something. This city is testing the limits of what I can do. And I think my internet has also kind of reached some of its limits. So if the lag is so brutal, then I can try to like lower the latency or something. I don't know. We'll mess around with it. It's short. It has a really wide base. Yeah, I mean it does. There it is. But it's kind of ugly. Oh, you know what? This would have looked way better over here in Cardona City. What was I thinking? Good night, David. Rest up. Sleep is the 4th most important meal of the day. This needs to go over here. This makes way more sense. It's the sea and skyscraper. It needs to be like along the water's front. So maybe This all has nice paths in it. This all becomes residential pretty quickly. But what if we... What are these buildings? These are all residential buildings. I think we put it right here. What is this? The post office. Post office, you're going to have to move. You can go right over here, over top of that person's house. I don't know what I've turned on that does not delete things, but there we go. Let's come back over here and grab this building. This makes way more sense. And then this can go right here. There we go. It was just the anarchy was on. Oh wow, the parking lot immediately filled up. And now we have this building looking out. Oh, that's much nicer. Kind of fills in that little gap. Did I like your tips? For the Discord server? Yes, I've been implementing some of them. I appreciate them a lot. I'm still very, very new to Discord. If you're interested, we have a Discord server. The link is maybe in the description of this video if I remembered to do that before I started recording. Unclear. This is also a lot of just dead space. I'm realizing when you get up close, there are just some things that could absolutely be fixed in Westfield. JM, yes. Okay. What else did we need? The oppression office, and we need the courthouse. Okay, so let's get the courthouse going. This is going to be a big undertaking. Also, can we talk about my least favorite building in this game? This is not related to what we're doing, but hold on, let's go over here. Right here. I think this is the most ridiculous looking building. Like, what kind of Scientology something or other is this? Also, why are there so many cargo ships, guys? Don't look at the city too close. You have work. Go get some sleep. Matt, this will be here for always. This will be here for always. You can come, unless YouTube just like decides to take it down for an unknown reason, this will be here for you tomorrow or next week or 11 years from now. Go get some rest. Okay, so back to building this courthouse that I'm kind of avoiding because it's hard. It could go in here, although that doesn't make a lot of sense. This area, I feel like it has so many really great buildings that I almost don't want to put it in there because it already has just like incredible land value. We could actually, hold on. This area right here, there's a double park complex here. We could place it here. What are these? Are these residential? We got some residential and a few shops. But if we placed this facing downward, then you'd have this view of these parks that face to the hospital. That's not a terrible idea. A lot of parking here. Arguably, entirely too much parking there. Okay, I think we're going to do a few little adjustments. Looks amazing when you put it into a city center. I mean, I could, yeah, I do think putting it in a city center would make it look... What is that roundabout? Well, the roundabout... It was to solve a problem we were having in the olden days with industry traffic going this direction. We solved that problem by building a underground kind of express exit. A little unconventional, but it's a video game, so I don't mind it. And now that it comes out over here. So the roundabout is not necessarily useful anymore. We probably could change this. Or put like a really cool statue in the middle. Does anyone have any objections to this? Placing it here. I would even say we could even get rid of this one. Make this a park. Right? Build the courthouse facing this way. And then we've got this kind of like strip where the courthouse sits. But right now, the first thing I want to do, I think we need to make just a few quick changes here. Get rid of all these trees. And we're going to get rid of this, and this, and this. And we're going to move this parking lot over to here. I know that that messed up our paths. That's okay. I would rather this area have a path here. Let's follow all this stuff. Let's keep it on the ground. We'll anarchy it in and then we'll scooch it back. Just like that. Also, I apologize for sniffling into the mic. I'm still getting over being sick a little bit, and I've got some allergies, so we're just kind of working through it together. Alright, so let's make this smaller. Let's just put a few little trees in here. Yeah. Yeah, now it's a bit more park and less concrete. Add more lanes. The very long express. It's a very long express. It's not an express. It's just another road. I don't think it classifies as an express anymore. Yeah, I think it would look good too. I think we're gonna put it right here. This area's got to go. I'm sorry to everyone who lives here. To everyone who's built their livelihood on this particular block of the city. You are being relocated. The city has found better use for this land. Look at all the trees I placed there. No wonder some of this game is lagging. I placed 10,000 trees. Okay, and then the courthouse, although it wouldn't be perfectly center, and it would be a little loud for the places around it. They've got a hospital, though, literally right here. I think this goes here. I just feel that. Yeah. I think that looks nice. And if we scoot it over just a bit, and then we get in here with some trees, and we just line the sides, it'll look perfect. What is this one? The sugar maple? No, you know what I like? I tagged all the trees that I like to use. Here we go. That short pine. Or we could do the leafy tend. Just kind of grab this along. Let's stop showing this, because we know that we're prestigious. And at this point, I don't need updates. Let's increase this. That's not bad. I would like one more tree in here, though. So if we take it down, can we get one more? There we go. Options. Anarchy on. What is this? 2112. I would say let's try to increase this so that this one is just right on the corner. 2312. What about 2412? Okay. Oh no, you know what? We don't have one on the corner over there. And then we'll come along this way. Just like that. Now we did miss one. So I'm going to stick one more. But I think this looks pretty decent. Oh yeah. Very nice, very nice. You can time travel to Cities Skylines 3. I'm just ready to time travel to Cities Skylines 2. Joy, hello. You're not late. You're just in time. Glad you can be here. Okay, we've got this courthouse. That looks cool. With this, like, that park in front of it. Oh, that's neat. One thing I need to... Is there a mod that allows me to change the street light colors? I know you can get a mod to change the trees on the side of a road, but I would love for this to have the same kind of orange lights, but still be the 6-lane. Although, looking at it, the 6-lane seems like a little bit of overkill. I think we did it for the turning lanes up here. Maybe we'll leave it. But yeah, okay. Fan of this. Looking real nice. Beautiful courthouse. Kind of sucks for the people who live right here, but, you know, can't help you. What was... The last thing, quick, the last thing we need is the oppression office. I think what we need to do is we need to save the game, restart it, turn on unlock all, then we should have the oppression office, and then we can build the medical center. What do we think? I saw your TikTok, and now I'm obsessed with your series. Oh, I'm glad you are enjoying it. Yeah, episode 32. I don't remember what that was, but we'll say it was a good episode. But before we do that, here, what we'll do, where's my like regular thing? How long have we been? We've been live for an hour. Okay, so what we'll do, we're gonna build, JM, you suggested this, that we put in some kind of cable car system for Falcon Eye Park. So we'll put in the cable car. We'll connect the cable car, I think, down here to Victoria Gardens. It'll kind of go right on up. Once we build the cable car, we'll take a quick break. I'll restart the game, get everything unlocked, and then we'll be able to build the medical center. But first, let's build this. So this is the cable car stop. We really just need 2 end stations, because we could place one kind of right up in here. If I turn off Anarchy 2, we do have this power line. Okay, hold on. If we get rid of this power line, is this all connected? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so let's place this cable car station right here. And then we'll place the end station, I think, all the way down here near this, right next to the end of the line on the subway. So now if you get on the subway, you can come over here and cable car all the way up. But now we got to build the cable car. Anarchy's off. Everything's off. Can we curve these? No, they only go straight. Okay, how unrealistic is if we just went like this? Does it connect? It does not. Okay. Invalid shape. The shape is valid to about... This is still valid. So what if we came to here? Because that's a little bit flat. You can't tell, but it is flat. And then we could... Does it connect yet? No, it doesn't connect right up. Space already occupied. That's pretty close to being like nearly straight on. I wouldn't mind getting it perfectly straight on though. Let's back this up. Bring this down. There we go. There we go. Now we have a cable car. Oh, yes. Can we ride this? We've got a cable car that goes all the way down, questionably over top of that power line, and then continues all the way down here and takes us back into the city. Even better, the rail loop. The closest rail connection is there. Or that train comes along this way, or over here. We're not really close to a rail loop, but it's close to a metro, so there are 0 people on it. But it is close to something. Here, we'll ride this up. Let's see how it looks. Going nice and slow. Actually, we missed the first one. And boop, boop, boop. Oh, great. Look at this. This beautiful, empty hillside. You can page up, page down. Basically, the building power line. Oh, yeah. I was like, why can't I move this in any direction? I mean, I think so far it's okay. We'll see if we get over that power line. And I do want to come back, maybe do a bit of extra work here in this spot. Just because, like, the land here is a little crazy. It looks like it's auto-saving, so bear with it. Alright, drinking some more water. There's a lot of talking involved when you stream. Metro's okay? Okay, cool, cool. As long as that works. All right, do we get over and pause? Ooh. I mean, we make it over. We did it. And I guess you can't like put your limbs out, so that's probably just fine. Okay. So there we go. Let's see. Do we have any people? We do have people coming. There's someone on this one right now. 0. 0. Is there someone on that one right now? Maybe not. But one day there will be. And then maybe what we could do is we could connect another cable car since this is a hill. I don't know if it would work that way. We might have to make this one of the pass stations, but we could pass through this and connect down here somewhere in a bit. All right, Andreas. Peace out. Go relax. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we're going to jump into a what's it called? A break. Only because I'm going to restart the game, get the unlock all turned on, and then we should be able to build the oppression office. Because if we can build the oppression office, then we'll have everything we need for this medical center, and then we can figure out how the heck we're going to build that. It'll go here. Excuse me. It'll go here somehow, but we'll work on that together. We actually, I'm noticing now, have this road that just kind of dead ends in here. Who knows how long this has been here, but it would lead right into the medical center, and we've got a good avenue connection over here. We can make it work. So let me, before we jump anywhere though, this is just not going to work. This should at least be straight. Better. Better. Not great, but better. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's pause this. Actually, let's save this. Save as backup. New. That sounds great. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the break screen, and I'll be back in, let's say, like 5 minutes. Just gives me enough time to kind of get everything reset. Okay. Bad news. Bad news is I turned on the unlock all, loaded our game. It does not unlock the milestone buildings. So these buildings you have to unlock like from gameplay. Good news. I loaded up an old city. This is the city of Vermont. I don't think I've ever showed this to my channel, but this is the city of Vermont. It's got 105,000 people. This is something I've just built. This is like a free time build that I did. I don't know when. Early pandemic, I think. And you can tell that like I was just getting to things like this, and then I, had plans for here. I never loaded it back up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in. Let's check what our current employment rate. Unemployment's at 3%. We need unemployment at 50%. All right, we're just gonna go in and delete tons of businesses. So like right here, all of this here is businesses. So let's go ahead and just unzone all of these spots. Sorry, everybody. You kind of got to get out of here because I need to unlock this one building. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. We'll see. If not, we can start, I don't know. I'll give you a tour of the city that we're destroying. What's the traffic percentage? 88. The traffic percentage is 88. So it looks like here we've got a little bit of traffic. Not really. It's just like it's busy, but it's not actually traffic. Again, busy, but not really traffic. Over here, this does have some traffic. That's saying 100. That is not. There's no way that that's accurate. Hold on. That's not possible. Guys, it's not 100. Don't believe it. But I did try to do like, a little ore town over here. I don't think any of these have like really great. It's 2-star. Yeah, then we have, this is like the little Strawberry River Park. So, it's just a little something. How's our unemployment? 4%. So these buildings didn't disappear. If I delete the buildings that were here and like cause all the people to leave their jobs, will that increase the unemployment? Because now we have to build the medical center. So all the people are leaving. Okay. Let's get rid of all this. I don't know what I was doing with this roundabout business area. That doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Okay, employment, better or worse? Better or worse? Still at 4%. Okay. I guess offices employ too, so maybe we need to get rid of those too. Down here in this area, this whole section along the rail is all businesses, so these can all go. These can all go. Why don't we do it like this? We'll just kind of come in and just erase all of this. And then we're just gonna completely destroy all this hard work. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let this not actually gonna save this. So I do like to hold on to my cities even if I don't play them. Okay, clear all this out. Oh, that was residential. I did not mean to get rid of the residential. Whoopsie. Okay. There's more commercial in here. Like, is there another way to unlock this particular thing? Like, I wouldn't know how else to make this, to reach that goal. 50% unemployment is like just not something you can have a city run off of. Okay. Where are we at now? Unemployment. 8%. We're slowly but surely getting there. Raise the taxes for everything but residential. Ooh. JM. We're going to raise the taxes and we're going to lower the taxes for those guys. All right. 3 times speed. They're going to take a second to be like, oh, the taxes are too high. We can't stay here. This is crazy. And then they'll all move out. We also have like a nice little decent little tiny town here, downtown Somerville. This is a little college town. I think all this is. That's the little L of residential. So all this here could go. So we can just ditch all this. Oh, there we go. We're starting to see the little markers. Taxes are too high. I think the taxes are perfect. At least for what we're trying to do. So then this can go. Yes, complain about taxes. Get angry. We want blue. Okay. Let's see. We're now at unemployment 8%. Okay, we're still at 8%. Disconnect electricity, but is that going to make me lose the people? 9%. 8.5. Okay, it's slowly going. It's only going to keep getting worse or better. Like, I guess all these buildings that don't... Can I keep this overview on? Oh, I can. Okay, great. So, this overview, then I can at least see all the buildings that we need to delete. Just to really boost that unemployment. Okay, we can get rid of all these guys. 10%. Okay, we're working. We're working. Now, by doing it this way, some people are still going to move back in. That's okay. I think we're going to get rid of enough that it's not going to be... They're not going to be able to keep working. Who knew that today on the stream we would just be coming in to destroy an entire city? 11, okay, moving up. 12, okay, here we go. Now we got the ripple effect, because the buildings are going to start going abandoned. They're not going to have enough money to pay these taxes. The city's going to slowly begin to die, but that's okay. 13. For anyone watching, this is not the way to play Cities Skylines. Okay, little subway station there. Do you want to destroy this historical building? Yeah, I do. I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, because I made this little corner that looked nice back in the day. Alright, 14%. It's getting there. More deleting. We at least gotta hit 50, and then I think we have to hold it for a certain number of weeks. But I think we're gonna get there now. You're here to escape reality. Well, you're absolutely escaping reality because there's no way that this is what would happen. But you know what? This is for the betterment of Westfield. We want to keep moving Westfield forward, which means Vermont's got to go. This is exactly what I did with the console version too, trying to unlock some of these monuments. I would just like create a new save of my game and then delete all of my hard work so I can unlock what I needed. Okay, 17. We're moving. We're moving. Alright, anybody have any exciting plans this week while I sit here and delete buildings? 18. Yeah, Bulldozer Simulator 3000. Thanks for sticking with it while we so gracefully ruin all this work. I'm hoping the power doesn't disconnect for residential. 20%. Okay, we're getting there, y'all. Dear Lord. How many buildings? My finger hurts. How many buildings do we have to get rid of? Oh, you guys don't have power. Why don't you have power? Because you've now been disconnected. Let's turn on anarchy and just connect this up. There we go. Oh yeah, this was a really nice little park we had in the middle. This was a nice place at one time. I'm realizing now though I used the exact same First Canadian place. This is in Westfield as well. I'm going to expand my mod list. That's what this is showing me. Okay, 24%. We got to get to 50. So these guys got to go. Goodbye, goodbye. What is all this? Wow. All these restaurants are okay with the crazy price hike? Well, not for long they won't be, because they won't be there. 30%. 20 more to go, y'all. 20 more to go. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. You gotta go. We need 50% unemployment at the minimum. I'm hoping that this is not so dreadfully annoying to hear, because this is a lot of the same. Almost there. Okay, now we've messed up the power. There we go. So now this is all powered. Oh, the college is not powered anymore. All these are abandoned. That's okay. Okay, where are we at? 38, y'all. Just editing videos for YouTube. There we go. I did just finish editing 2 episodes for Westfield, so I feel you. Spent the past few days trying to just get that back where it needs to be. It's just so time consuming sometimes. Especially if I record something and I'm like, oh, this didn't end up exactly how I wanted it. I sometimes have a hard time with the editing if I don't have like a clear vision for the episode. I don't know if anyone feels the same. 41%. Almost there. You like how I told you guys I'd give you a tour of the city and then I erased the city? This was the best part of the city, when all this was not abandoned. If we turn off A, you can't really tell. Except for they're absolutely... Wow. Okay. Totally abandoned. But this is like the little tourist area. So it's got our stadiums all together in one place. And then over on this side is our like this is oil industry with the factories, the big factories there. And then all this canal, on the other side of the canal is the stadium that goes with the university. And then over here was going to be like the main downtown. Like this was the old city that was built back in the day. This was like recent development. And then this was going to be the major city. And it was going to expand to the other side as well. But I'm realizing that like there's a lot of similarities between this and Westfield, because here's the zoo right next to this building, which is the exact same thing we did previously. Maybe Vermont, my city of Vermont, inspired my Westfield build and I didn't even know it. Okay, we've got to be close. We've got to be close. 45. 45. Okay. What's next? Who's still employed? Get out of here. Who made this goal? Because this is craziness. Okay, 45 still. We've got this strip here we could get rid of. How are you upgrading? There is nothing positive happening to your industry right now. Okay, 46%. Watch this be like the hardest part to get is going to be these last 4 percentage points. Okay, okay, almost. Almost. $47. Oh, come on, just get us to 50. Give us 50. Maybe we move to a different area. What's over here? Oh, look at this. We have this beautiful area of low-density commercial. Get out of town. You gotta go. And then maybe we need to, like, also get rid of, like, this business. Get this industry out of here. Okay, so that industry is totally gone. $48. Okay. What does this look like? I mean, before it was obviously like all abandoned. Cute. In a little town area. I don't even think any businesses are left here. 49. Almost at 50, y'all. Almost at 50. Keep trying to delete that school. I don't mean to. Okay, we've got some more buildings here. This is, what's it called? A high school. We have these here. It's like farming area. This probably has to go too, doesn't it? Or, what's over here? We've got a few businesses. Okay, okay. Oh, here we go. Here's more businesses. Get out of town. You gotta go. Just get to 50. $49 again. Okay. And now we're losing... Are we losing population? Yeah, we've lost some. We're lost like 10,000. Good lord. What is left? This little bit. And this side. We can really just get rid of all of this. Do you need to keep it at 50 for some time? I believe so. Okay, look, we've got 50. We're at 50. How long do we have to hold this? We're at 40. We're at 49.5. We're not even at 50 yet. Okay, okay. Still 49.5. Okay, let's keep going. We're almost there. We've made it this far. 50 yet? Nope, still 49.5. Which says who? Like, there's nothing left. The city is gone. It's all gone. There's nothing left. We've deleted everything. Okay, we have to maintain for 5 weeks. What? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, let's keep deleting just so we have a little buffer room. right? Okay, there we go. We're at 51. Now, let's go in while we wait for these 5 weeks, which I don't think will take too long. But let's go ahead and, like, unzone all these areas so none of these businesses move back. So we don't want them to come back. We need them to stay abandoned forever. Is there ever a situation where you can actually use these, like, higher taxes? Because I don't think I've ever been able to build a city with any taxes over, what, like 12 is like the highest you can do. Anything more than that, they always complain. So I wonder why it can go that high. All right, but I don't want to delete the buildings or the residential because we need them to stay. This can go. This can go. I like vaguely remember building parts of this city. Goodbye, goodbye. Some city services provide jobs. Oh no, Joy. Don't tell me that. We're still at 51. We're still at 51. How many more weeks? We've already done 2. I think we can make it. I think we're going to be fine. Delete this. Get all this out of here. Get all this out of here. Let's get rid of all this zoning here along the edge. Try to keep everything here. This is all just like a commercial area. So all of this can get out of town. Look at all the little flowers. Cute. Okay, get rid of this little bit. All right, where are we at? We are at 3 weeks. We need 2 more weeks. We can make it. Parks to make sure unemployed people do not move out. I think we're okay with the people. We're at 96. We've actually gone up 2,000. So people are moving in. There's nowhere for them to work. We've completely destroyed the industry or the businesses that were here. But people are still coming in. If we check this thing, even with insane taxes, commercial, office, and industrial, I mean, I guess not industrial, but the other 2 are still relatively happy. Like, you'd think they would be totally pissed off at our city. 4 weeks. We're in our final one. Sad music is matching what's happening. It's the perfect music for this. All right, maintain for 5 weeks. We're almost there. Any second. They're what, 7 days in a week? So we've gone, what, that's 4. I think this is 5. 6. Oh, we got it. We got the oppression office. I just want to see what it looks like because now we have all this open space. Okay. Okay. Oppression office. Let's get out of here. We're going to quit to the desktop, switch back over, and we're going to go back into Westfield. And in Westfield, we'll be able to place the oppression office now. Whew. What a journey. What a journey. Okay, I'm going to put on the break screen. I'm going to take a quick break, be right back, and then we'll go ahead and place down what we need to get that medical building. We're loading back up. You guys are going to get to see all of the missing assets that I have. You ready? If we go to Let's Play, hit load, we'll watch this exciting loading screen together. But there's a number of just like small little assets that I'm missing, like an AC unit or like an umbrella. There's like all this small stuff. So when you see all the orange text come up, don't be alarmed. Artificial recession. I'm just now scrolling back through. Yeah. Vermont's a nice city. Greetings from Germany. Hello, emoji. Welcome. You just missed us destroy an entire city so that we could unlock one building, so that we could place that one building in this city. So you've made it perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, look at all those missing things. Window bars, AC unit, vent, trash 1, plant box, table and chairs. And I think they're all for buildings that I don't even use. So once I get rid of those, that should really help with that list. All right. We're back. Here we go. It's going to take a second to unlock all the tiles. But then we'll be ready. Now we got to figure out where we want to place this thing, because this building is going to be... It's quite unique looking compared to the rest of our city. It's coming. I have to believe it's not frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're back. Yeah, I don't even know what did this... Yeah, you know what? We're just going to see what happens. And I think when we plan less, we get more. So since we didn't plan anything for this stream turned into a total crazy hodgepodge of tasks. Okay, so there's no crazy... This always floods when we load up, and then it fixes itself, so that's fine. There's no crazy things happening in Westfield. Let's change... What is it? Gold FM is the one you can't play when you stream. So let's change to this one. I think that's the one, right? If we do, let's just double check. Audio, Gold FM. Okay, great. So we can listen to this one. It matches some of the university buildings. It does match some of the university buildings. Now, we're using the Liberal Arts College, but it could match something here. I mean, we also have spaces in here. Like no one's really using those parking lots. This parking lot has always been kind of just vacant. But let's go ahead. Let's get a sense of the size here. Oppression office. It's not even really that big. I mean, we could fit it in the university if we wanted to. Or we could look at somewhere... Unique buildings, parks and plazas. Interesting that this little spot is darker color, considering this is right here. Huh. Okay, so let's see. I don't think it goes in the downtown. I think that's too much. Or, if we do put it in the downtown, maybe it goes like in the corner or something. What do we have here? We've got this soccer field. What do we think, chat? Is there anywhere that's calling out to you? Should we think about putting it over this way? Because this doesn't seem right either. This is mainly residential. Would I need to upgrade the high-rise buildings? Just like services and stuff. So make sure they have parks, make sure they have police, fire, medical, all that kind of stuff. Or we could eliminate this and put it over here somewhere. We've got lots of parking here. We've got like parking here, so there's tons of parking. We could put it here, then it's against a highway, which isn't ideal. Tons of parking right here. Maybe we change this area around and we could put it facing down this direction. behind the needle. A great Capitol building. It would. Where though? That's the question. We do have the courthouse, so we could, if we wanted to entertain, like, what are these? These offices? Offices and some business. We could put it in here. Kind of like playing on this whole mall. I wonder if it fits. It does perfectly fit in here. Actually, it fits centered in here too. No, it doesn't. Almost, almost. Or we could move. Okay, what if we move the police and the fire stations, and then we put the courthouse down here, and that's what this little parkway is. It's got a courthouse on one side, and then it's got the oppression office on the other side. That could look nice. Opposite of the courthouse? Yeah, opposite of the courthouse. Like over here. We'd get rid of these guys. We could move these really anywhere. I mean, I'm fine deleting a few buildings to replace with these guys. And it could go down here. Mirroring the courthouse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that's what we're doing. And these fit perfectly. These could just move down a bit. Oh, a little lag there. We've got a subway station. Okay, hold on. This could go behind, though. Or, actually, let's tuck it right here. So we only lost a few buildings. But now we have that. We then get rid of this. Get rid of everything, actually. Also, tell me if like the music is too loud or anything, because I'm just hearing like this is a little bit more upbeat, a bit more involved, so it's a little bit louder than, at least in my ears, than what that one was. Okay, so now we have this guy, Oppression Office. It could fit right in here. There's a bus stop happening right here on Walker Street, so it's well connected. Or we can move it back and put a road that would come up and connect to it. So it's kind of like suspended almost. Or we could place it along this main road. What does that look like? Yeah, there we go. Let's move this over a bit. So there's a subway right here. This is like right in the middle of one of our original high-rise areas. I think that looks nice. What do we think? Westfield PD. Yeah, I kind of just move them wherever I need to. They just kind of go where they're not in the way. Ooh, okay. The game's getting a little jumpy. Alright, so what paths do we use down here? Just the generic ones? Yeah. So let's use the generic ones. We're going to put little paths here along the sides and along the back. And actually, just really quick, I am going to turn off the day-night cycle just so that we can hopefully save a little FPS. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then I think we have the centerpiece we want to connect to. Let's turn off road guidelines. It's not perfectly center, but that's okay. Now why is that raised? Who asked for that? That connects. It's good enough for me. Okay. So we have this beautiful lawn on both sides. The usual. Not this time. Although I will say, I was looking at the Union Jack. It's really bad. I'm sorry. It's just, it could be much better than this. It doesn't give that much of a bonus. I thought it was a park. Or maybe it's not a park. Maybe that's... It is absolutely a park. So I don't know what I did wrong there. Maybe it's because it didn't have entrances. Ooh, that would explain a lot. Okay. Who knew we were going to end up making this entire area? I like this. So we've got this. I do think we need to do some additional connections. I think we go diagonal from these corners. Let's turn off the curve here. And the collision. And throw on anarchy. Let's just do it all. Oh wait, I don't want this one. We'll do this one. Okay, great. So we'll put this here. We'll put this here. And then I think we can do some fencing around here. Like I like the oil or industry fence. I know it's like technically for the industry, but it looks nice. So we come along like this. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I don't think we fence off the other ones all the way. I think we just fence like the roadside. So you can still use the lawns. But you're protected from like vehicles and things like that. Why don't we use some like different trees here too? We use a lot of the same trees throughout. So what if we switched it up? Do a little of these pink ones, or we could do the purple ones are okay. I like, oh here we go, like the cherry blossom looking ones. We can perfectly fit 4. 4 there. 4 here. Great, there's the courthouse. Or oppression office. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, let's add in some of the trees we used throughout the rest of the space so that it just kind of feels cohesive and all ties together well. And then I think we do just like one big tree, one of these guys. Just like kind of all by its lonesome. What is this? A tree sapling. We'll put a few of those. I'm realizing these should probably be a bit more curated just because they're fenced off like that. Or we could undo this fence. Just have it roadside. That seems to be a bit better. Because these are technically like public spaces.
Hi, I'm Greg, owner and founder of Steel Frame Spots. Due to unusually short fingers, which
there we
are
go.
characteristic of my family,
I don't like the
I was
saplings.
unable to
Okay.
play spots
We're not doing
as
this.
I would have liked to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible on athletic gear.
We will do more of
Unlike the
these.
local sports teams, you can count on us
There we
every
go.
year. I fight every day to get you the best deals.
So now we have
I'll
this
never drop the
beautiful...
ball on prices, and that's because low prices
Well,
and
hold
my
on. These are
customers'
different
happiness
trees.
are not affected by the short
Oh
fingers
well, that's
mentioned
fine.
earlier
We'll do this
in the
once. We'll do a little
Just
pass
remember, when the game's on the
with the
line,
Westfield
who do you
ones.
count on? Steel Frame Spots.
And then get rid of that one there that just
Check out our
was in the way.
ad.
Look at that. That's beautiful. So now we have this gorgeous little pathway going through. We've got a bus stop right here in the middle. 5 passengers, 1 passenger. Do we have another stop over here? We have another stop, 4, 9, and we've got a bike lane through it. And you can go straight all the way through. But there's a tree in the middle of the road, so I will get rid of those. And this one. Alright, there we go. Oh, and the ones over here. Okay, hold on. What did I do? Why are there so many? There we go. Okay. Lunch break is over. Catch you next time. See you, Joy. I'm glad you got to join us for lunch. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so now we have this like nice little park kind of going right through. I love that. We should now have access to the medical center. Alright, I think the medical center and the Eden project can work together. Like we can put them together to create our ultimate kind of zone. So I'm wondering if we look at the contours, it really is all, it's all a hill. But what we could do, because I'm an anarchist. I know, I turn on all the anarchies and then I forget half the time. I'm like, ooh, why is it doing this? And it's just because I forgot to turn it off. All right, I think there's 2 levels here. I think one level is here, in line with this monorail, right? So that's like level 1. I think there could be like some kind of key wall or something that we could use here as well. But then I think there's a second level, which is at this level crossing. Like this is the other level that we have. And that'll be how you can kind of get it. So we'll have 2 buildings here, but they'll be on different gradients, different heights. So if we change this, make it like yay big. We can bring this over. Oh, autosave. Packaging, great. Because like that automatically connects up to that area. So there could be another road going through there. And then for this spot, let's just make sure it's nice and flat. We bring this along. That kind of connects underneath there. So we'd have to put like some retaining walls in, but that's okay. Something like that. Do we have any objections to this? Terraces for the buildings on the hill. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like we just got to work with what we've got, and we've kind of made like 3 levels, because I think we could even come in here. Okay, Chirpy, you need to stop. We could even come in here and level out this bottom piece. So if we took this, back this up, we could level underneath of here. Maybe not all the way. Maybe like we'll give this back. I would actually like to maybe think about, let's take these. Let's take all 3 of these and make them this height. What does that look like? That looks just fine. So then if we upgrade these 3 to on the ground, throw in that anarchy. Okay. Now it does start to go up after that, but I think if we upgrade this one, no, not that one. Okay. Because then we can use this as kind of like our guide. So if we bring this brush size just all the way down, we can use this to kind of help us figure out what this area looks like. I think we bring this out. I know it looks crazy right now, but just wait. Then let's go ahead and just get a nice soft smoothing brush. It's kind of a little mountain. Need to work on it just a bit there in the middle. I actually think that maybe that one straight piece does stay elevated. Maybe that stays elevated too. Yeah. Comes off. There's this hill that it rides on. Okay, and then we could work on this a bit more, and it could kind of all fade together nicely. Ooh, yes, because then if we do this, what do I right click there and then I swipe up? Yes, because then we've got a connection there. So if I right click here, from here we swipe up, and then we can smooth out the edge. But now we can easily get a road that would eventually just kind of curve like this around the edge and then be down here to connect up over there. Retaining wall, road to the terrace road named Florida Key. Sure. Absolutely. Okay, so let's... I think we need... The next step is going to be figuring out the retaining wall, I think. But I think first... This is like just too drastic. So I think what we need to do up top... We're going to still have some open space, because I don't think this whole thing needs to be full. But I think what we want to do is if we take this, level out kind of this area, right? Just a bit. We're going to eat into it a little bit, but then we will come in and try to smooth it out. So I don't think there'll be a retaining wall up this way. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst. I think it's pretty decent. Okay. And then from here, we would want to have this road. It'll come out. Let's start with this road, and let's kind of see where this takes us. So if we took a road out of here, let's turn all this back on. It's technically right in the middle of this support. Oh, that's a steep hill. That's a steep monorail too. Goodness. Okay, we'll put a road here. The road will then... I think the road just comes straight along. I don't think we try to get too crazy with it. I think it comes straight along to about here. I do think that this area needs to also be a part of this kind of like slope business. So now it's kind of matching the edge there and mirroring this avenue. This can come along and down. I think once we get this road in too, that's when we can start thinking about how the buildings are going to lay out. Let's back it up a bit more. And come down like this. Let's do it. A whole thing. All the way. Yes. Just like that. Yes. That's exactly right. That's perfect. Okay, for now, we're going to back up this little piece. I think the connection is here. Here, send this straight along, and then we'll connect this straight on in. We have our whole control. No, it's Alt. We can get really fine-tuned with it. Let's scroll in. I want this to join at a 90. Right there. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Should there be another connection here? Probably. So I think right before it begins to really descend, we added an additional connection there, just so that you can still get into it. This area here can stay a green space, right? We don't need to do anything crazy with that. But then we could key off, because there's enough space on the backside for zoning, so we could key this off, place some of our major buildings along this area. How are we getting down to that? I think this is right here is where we come down. I think we go like this. Just right there. Maybe this whole little edge. So the key would really end here then. But that's okay. Because now this can kind of come straight on down to here. Do a little curve. Go straight along for a moment. We got to figure out what these buildings look like. So I think that's as far as we can go with that. Let's first look at these. So the medical center would fit nicely in this area. Or if we put it kind of this direction, it could face there. But I think the Eden project would look nicer in this flatter area or over here. We could put the Eden Project over on this side. Medical Center over on this side. And then we could put things in the middle. Or better yet, let's do this. Let's back that up. If this is it's 12 units. If this is where this monument goes, really needs to be like 14 units. 12 units isn't enough. Let's see if we can fit 14. We start there. There's 14. So if we put 14 units there, medical center right on it, and we'll even scooch it over just a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we've got the medical center. We now need to connect it up. But I think that looks pretty decent. Let's pause it. Because it's not going to be connected for a minute. Let's grab some of these keys. I think we curve. It's too much. Too much. Let's do 4x4. Yes. So we'll do a 4x4 curve. We'll bring this straight along. And then at this point, again, we're going to do another. That's 5. We want 4. It's too much. So let's do 3x3. Perfect. Perfect. We can disguise the weird looking corners. But then if we come in here with our flatten tool, let's do this guy all the way, but pretty small. Should be able to get a nice crisp edge. For as long as the keys cooperate, because sometimes they do not cooperate. Okay, there we go. There we go. Then why don't we also... What if we just take this forward just a bit? That was not what I wanted it to do. Why don't we leave it? I think that looks fine just like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now we need to connect up to this road. I think this gets, just like before, I know we've done this now a few times, but I think that this gets a little park or something in front of it. Like, these are such big buildings. Why is it saying, we want it on the ground? I don't want it anywhere else. Keep it on the ground. If this comes out straight, let's go out 10 units. Okay, turn all this off, but angle. Place this right here. Connect it right up. Beautiful. Okay. So we have this one. What do we think so far? How does that look? Do we like it? I think that's okay. Alright, now we need the other key wall, which this one is going to be a bit more, I think, maybe a bit more challenging. Not entirely sure. We are going to want to do... I think we start with the straight piece. Right here. And then we start to kind of curve our way down. And then this can come straight along to here. And really, this could come back here like this. We can then just kind of move this underneath. There we go. Now, how do I fix this though? Because this is a problem I've had so many times. A red cross made of flowers? We can do that. Any suggestions on fixing this though? Oh wait, there we go. Nope. Can I rotate you somehow? Can I upgrade you? mean, maybe it just starts here then. I wanted to have a bit more of it, but we might not be able to. But then we have this. That looks nice. Okay, this is a much better use for this space. Alright, let's finesse this. Make this nice and polished on the edge. Some of it might be difficult, like with that road with Applegate Street, I don't think we're able to get all the way up to it, so we'll just use some bushes or something to disguise it. And then I think for this one, we're going to just go ahead and completely erase the edge, and then we'll go back in with this to smooth the edge out some more. There we go. And then if I do this, maybe make this brush size a little bit less. Or brush strength. There we go. Much nicer. Ooh, except for whatever that was. Can I undo that? There we go. We'll just finesse this bit then. Okay. Oh yeah. We're finally filling in this spot. There seems to be no clear height difference. That's why the wall dip's not flip. Yeah, I guess it is. It's just like too flat, so it doesn't know what to do or where to go. But now we've got this area here for the Eden project. So if I would like this road to come from the middle here. So if this road comes straight out, and this road comes straight down, do they connect like this with the T? Or do we give it a curve? I think that's fine. Because that just seems unnecessary. Like, where is that road going? Nowhere. Okay. And then this guy. Okay. That fits beautifully. And everybody's loving it. Or they were loving it. That fits beautifully. Path to monorail station. Wait. Path to monorail station. From here. You mean from in this area to the monorail station? Like if we snuck it in here along the edge? If we came in here like this and we just kind of went... Frankly, I know there's like technically a fence there, but we could just bring that straight on through and like the Sims would go right through it. But what if we brought this back to here? There we go. And now it's all connected, so if they are able to walk on this, which I think they are, they can walk along this back edge. Come around now. Ooh, we gotta fix that though.
For millennia, these gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off
there we
the
go.
lush vegetation of the time.
Now, how much of this... I think we clear out what's here, and we do this the landscaping ourselves. Let's go and bring this down. And then let's smooth out this area.
Making it the oldest form of recycling there is. Dino oil. Embrace the power of bones.
Okay. It's kind of working. Sometimes the terrain tools just work, and I think right now, knock on wood, is one of those times. Yes. That's what I want to see. Not much more I can do with that area, so I think we're just going to have to just make it look nicer. With some we'll put some underbrush or something and that'll be okay. Now we have this. Let's go ahead and clear out all the trees in here. If we just up the strength of this, should be able to come in just like this. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to get rid of all the trees that are in the area by default. And I think we can make this look even better. Okay, and then we need to get rid of the rocks. Which I think, let's do it this way. If we do this and we select the rock, right? And then we go like this. Oh, it only got rid of that rock. Okay. Select this rock. Okay, nope, that's not going to work. That's fine. We're just going to delete it ourselves. The rocks have got to go. Okay, that's good. We got one here. I'm trying to be careful not to delete these key walls. We've got a few here. This guy here. Okay, perfect. This actually looks really good, guys. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how it turned out. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get this perfect, but we can really try. Oh. Oh, because that's raised. Right. Okay, hold on. Smooth that out. We'll put some brush there. We'll make that look nicer. We can take care of this area. And then I think we can come in here and get this to work for us. Again. Okay, great. That looks much nicer. Oh, what a great way to fill this space. The center of the radius of the curved key wall should be in the center of the Eden project. It almost is. We could scoot this over just a bit. So like there, because then this is the center, so then that lines up pretty well. Which that might even help us here with some of these issues. Like we could probably bring this down some now. Yep, just like that. Oop, but it flipped it. No, it flipped the key. Hold on. That's what we got to be careful of. No, the key is flipped. This happened to me before, and I just like I don't know how to fix this. We might just leave it, to be totally honest. All right, and then I think what we can do for some of these areas, we're just going to pretend it's not broken, but it's broken. Or maybe what we need to do, because we did this by like raising it and lowering it. We like raise and lower it. Could we make it flip the other way? No. This does nothing. Okay. This is not working. Let's make these two the same height as this one. And then let's lower this one down to here. And we'll pull it out so it's touching. We're just going to imagine that it was going the other way. And this needs to come down. And this needs to come down. To... yeah, about there. Although now this seems too high. It's really like that's kind of where the... there we go. Okay, there we go. It's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Now, technically, when you can turn around and come back out, so that's okay. So now with that, I think what we need to do is figure out kind of what some of these areas look like. I think if we did some paths, we could help kind of hide some of the imperfections. So like if we took a path from here, not to there, because I don't want it to do anything crazy. Maybe we just use the OG path. Yeah. We can take a path to there. We could take another path like from here. If we bring it up from this area. Okay. Then I think if we do another one right back here. There we go. Grab these guys. Scoop both of these in so they're touching. There we go. That's not too bad. So now we've got like connections, and it gives us clear areas. Make the terrain in between the wall and Eden a little bit higher. In between the wall and Eden a little bit higher. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I made it a little bit higher. And then maybe if we like grab this and wiggled it around. Woo. Beautiful. Can I move this? Can we raise this up or lower it? You know, we raise that, and then like maybe I grab this one. And it's like, ooh, got it. Like that's where the back is. Or maybe what we do is we get rid of this entirely. Let's try placing it one more time. If this doesn't do it, then we're just gonna kind of move on without it. But I think if we could turn this to here and then send it straight along. See, it's still hugging this side. I know, a little bit didn't work. It didn't work out as well as I hoped. I'm okay with it. I think it's okay. It's not ideal, but there's not much else that I think really that we can do about it. Like it's just kind of is what it is. That's all right. Let's grab this guy. And grab this guy. We'll make them this height. And then we'll raise them up. Ooh. Okay, new error. What is this? Okay. Okay, hold on. Ah, for like a second, if you noticed, it was the right way. That can be the height of this one. It can come to there. And then this can start at the height of this one. It might actually end up going down a bit. See, by doing that, I've actually moved. Okay. You know what? We're just going to leave it. It's just going to stay there. That's perfect. I love it. Another day, we'll come back and mess with this more. But that day is not today. So that looks good. I'm happy with that. I think we do need to do a bit more in terms of path connections, but since we want to make this like a medical center, why don't we also just place even more medical buildings in here just for fun? So we've got the general hospital, which I have never placed. If I turn anarchy back off, it won't fit anywhere there, but it could fit. That's going to be some kind of a strip of a park there. We could push this key back and fit the hospital in here. Let's do that. Let's just scoot it back just a little bit. Get this edge, turn on snapping, and just back it up. Oh, I don't want that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we move it back 5, can we then fit? Yeah. Then we can fit this medical building. Okay, let's get rid of these trees. We don't want these. And let's just quickly, one final, just quick touch up to the land in these little strange areas. And we're going to level this one out. Beautiful. Beautiful. As good as it's going to get. The more we touch it, the worse it gets. Alright, so we've got this guy. I've never built that one. So let's see what else we have in here. We have the crypto observatory. And then this is, oh, this is tiny. What is this one? Medical laboratory. Oh, I like the medical laboratory. I like how it's nice and long. Kind of a leading up to that building. I kind of wouldn't mind having 2 medical laboratories just like next to each other. Kind of overlooking like these massive research center, just has like this incredible view of the downtown. Okay. Okay. Then the conservatory or the cryptoservatory, what if we had another road come out? Because we could then place this on here along the edge. And I think we could place a little parking lot. Little parking lot. Where? All right, we're back to the train. Goodness. But I want to get the parking lot flat. There we go. So we've made this little medical center. That'll be a little park area. This here will be a little park area. Let's go ahead and try to... Let's just try to make this nicer. It might not happen. This might not be for us. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with that. So, alternative idea is what if we took some kind of like brush and maybe this one, and we just like covered the entire side. How big is this one? That's not bad. Oh yeah. So we could use this to kind of cover the imperfections of our city. Come around here, we'll hide all of these. We can even put another kind in here too. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we have that kind of there. We could then come in with, what's this one look like? Or this one? It's a little lackluster. Or this one? What is, oh, I guess it's just clipping into the hillside. Okay. Or, along with that, why don't we put these bushes in here too? Now these you can't rotate, so I want to make sure that there's not too many next to each other. Because when you put too many next to each other, you can kind of tell that they're just all identical. And this can just be like almost like a rain runoff or rain catching area. And then tried and true bushy can go in here as well. It's like some kind of like almost like a marshland in the middle of the city. All the rain coming from, you know, these buildings, this concrete, runs down and gets caught in all the overgrowth. What do we think? Is this okay? We like this? I'm fine with this. Yeah, they're freezing the dead people. So that this we've put a parking lot so that they can freeze them, and then you can I guess visit. I don't know. All right, back to this. Let's fill in at least all the cliff areas that we can see. I think if we can hide all the cliff areas, that's gonna make a world of difference. It's like we cover that one. We came down here. And we kind of cover this one. We'll come back and do the other ones as well. And then we can come in this one. Okay. Then we'll do the shrubs. Okay, and then over here. Especially if we fill the areas like this where it's a little bit, just a little gray, I think it makes it look a lot better. All right, and then the last one, let's use this guy. This has like the most coverage underneath. We need a small one. I guess this is the same, right? No, see, it looks different. Maybe this is. There we go. All right, we'll go back to this big one. There we go. Now you can't even see the imperfections. Rain runoff areas. Yeah. Yeah. The flooding just everywhere has been crazy recently. Ted Williams is there. Well, yeah, maybe if we that's what we need all these green spaces for. So we need to put more of these in cities just to collect all of that water. And it's not going to be a perfect solution, but it's better than nothing, you know. All right, we wanted to do a red cross in here. Do we have red flowers? We do. How do we measure this? Okay, straight lines. Bring this guy up. I think we probably want this to be like really close. Let's start with 3 and see what we get. If this is the middle, let me just make a middle line. Actually, that's almost perfect. I think we make a middle line just for measuring sake. That's not actually going to stay. But then we come in here. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll click in the same spot. 1, 2, 3. I like 3. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, here. So we'll come down. We have 3. This will be 5. Then we'll go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 2, which gives us 3. Come back over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. So then down 2.
Accountant. The law accounting.
To here.
Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer.
You know what? We should make that symbol
Well, what do you
just
think?
in the
There's a lot of you out there who might need the use
in the
of
ground. Hold on.
That's not
Props.
legal advice. That's
These are
business
trees.
advice. In fact, we're legally barred
There's a better way to do this in terms of measuring this. So if we want to make this symbol, right? Here's our entrance. I think we bring this just straight on down. Then I think we take all of this and just duplicate it. Turn off the snapping tool. Okay. And then we put this here. So we'll do one like this. And one like this. And then we'll do one like this. And one like this. Okay. What do we think? Build a stencil with paths. Hello. Hello, Murder Games. Hello. I think it's okay. Let's fill it in. Let's see what happens. It's not perfect. This side leaves something to be desired. Okay, what if we just try to move, you know, the imperfection up? Right? Maybe? And we can get rid of these. And disconnect it. Oh, I went one too far. I didn't want to go that far down, but let's try it. What if we just go that far down for all of them? Okay, it's not perfect. Matching the building beautifully. I mean, we're matching the building somewhat. This is about as good as my Union Jack. I think my calling is not making shapes with flowers in City Skylines, that's for sure. Maybe we can just go in and place just a few individually to kind of clean up the edges. Fill in any middle bits that just, like, you know, aren't landing right. Like this one here, too much. She's got to go. Over here, can fill that in. This side's not too bad. It's just a little squashed. Okay, hold on. If we got rid of this row and put it in kind of on this side, is that better or worse? I think it's better, but now this side seems off. Maybe that side needed to go. And that's it? Chat, what do we think? Is that good enough? It's not bad. Maybe throw in some rocks. We could definitely do rocks. A project with road sensors. Yeah, next time we will absolutely do a better way of measuring this. Okay, let's put... What if we put a rock in the middle? Actually, first, let's fence it. Because then we kind of have just like a structure around it. I'm a huge fan of this zoo fence, but it does seem a little too... like you're not allowed to see what's here. So let's do the amusement park fence. We've got angle turned on. We'll fence it up. Okay, and then I do think we probably want some like trees in here. Let's get our tried and true short pine. Oop, that's not how you spell short. There we go. Short pine. Okay, okay. Kind of do like a cluster of 3 there in the back. Something like that. Little asymmetrical. And then let's do where's Bushy? Ooh, or Leafy Fool. Oh, here we go. Big bush, that's what I want. Let's do some of this. Kind of around the edge there. Underneath this guy. And it can still kind of... because then this kind of matches the other overgrowth we have hiding all of our blemishes. But now let's do some rocks. I agree. I think we need some rocks in here. I'm actually thinking maybe we just put the rocks kind of underneath. Like that. And we have some like ploppable statues. So we could put like a statue in the middle. What do we have? We have a rider statue. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Maria Immaculata. Quite religious. Genie statue. That could be nice. This one's like super tiny. Let's do this one. Let's put it right in the middle. And now we have this like beautiful medical center. A big statue in the middle of it. Is that not big enough? Is that too small? It's too dinky? The only reason I use this one is because those are all prop statues, so I don't have to do anything in terms of like having a road. I think that looks pretty decent. Small body of water, if that's possible. I wish I could add a small body of water. I think that would be very challenging to make the land work correctly. Okay, but we've got that, which looks good. The rest of this does need some more, I think, pathing connections and some trees. So let's go ahead and grab our short pine again. And let's just go ahead and put in a few here and there. Put some along the backside here. Kind of deflect from the noise of the monorail. We'll even put a few in the brush along this side. This is our like much taller. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then do we want some over here? No, that's kind of dumb. Let's put them like this. Going up that way. And then in these areas, I think that these are going to be little parks. Somehow. So we'll put like, you know, a few here. A few there. Let's go and just bring up all of the different Westfield trees. I also like this guy a lot. This live oak. It's a bit bigger. But I think it fills in spaces really nicely. Maybe do we put trees in here? I think we do. Talk about a superior rain runoff collection. It looks good. Thank you. I appreciate it. These are all your ideas. I would not have thought to do this. This is a fantastic idea. Okay, so we've got that. For this section, I do think we need a path to come. I don't know if it'll get used a lot, but I think we need a path that comes like into this from here. So if we like come up, right, and just connect back over, it doesn't go anywhere. And that's okay. It doesn't have to go anywhere. It does actually connect to that, funny enough. So you could come down from there. We'll pretend there's steps. But then we could easily put in... Where's that? Ooh, you know what? What is it called? Yeah, this block thing. We could put in some of these. Or we could do a circle in here on the end. Put 3 of these together. And then we grab... Let's grab a different tree, like this tended tree. Shift P. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm liking how this looks. Actually, this does need a district. So hold on. Let's give it a district. Oh, I'm so happy that we have figured out what can go in this area, because this area has been bugging me. Alright, we're gonna bring this all the way down, and then I might even... We're gonna clear it off the highway? Nah, it doesn't. We don't need to worry about that. We'll clear it off this avenue though, just to make it look a little bit crisper up until that intersection. And then maybe we will just connect it to the road so that it stays nice and smooth all the way across up to here. Okay, great. Great. Oh, I missed a spot. There we go. Okay, what are we calling it? Do you have all the DLCs? I have all of them except for, at least on this computer, the natural disasters one. I have that on my like PlayStation. I haven't bought it just because I don't want the fire to spread, and I also don't feel like dealing with disasters. But eventually, when we finish the city, we will, I mean, if people want to destroy it, we can destroy it. And when we destroy it, I'll have to get natural disasters. Okay, let me get the name here. What are we calling this? Conrad. There we go. Conrad R. Murray Plaza. Although we have the names turned off, but it is here. So now we've got this guy going. I think this looks nice. I do think we need, again, we're going to come back to the fences. Because I think fences just make everything look really polished. So we'll just tuck that in there. And we'll bring it out a bit. It's kind of like that. Great. This already has a fence. I I think I'm happy with how that looks. Maybe the only other thing we could add in here, like that looks really nice. We got to figure out what to do with down here. We do have a demand for some business, for some commercial. So we could think about putting some commercial down here or even along this road here. If we wanted to, we could limit it so that the commercial would just be like the produce, the organic produce, because those are all short. So they're not going to like try to take over what we already have. I think we fill it into here. And then I think we need to do just a few more path connections, then give it some water, and we'll be good to go. So if we go to the grid, let's go ahead and put, I don't want to come off of here. I guess it's connecting to something. Oh, it is connecting to something. Okay. So then not grid, angle. There we go. I don't know if that actually works. We're gonna hope it works. Can we, let's grab this. Picker, pick this. Hello? Right, nodes. There we go. Because we can move this just underneath. It does give this like really weird step. Maybe we make it flat and it'll work. It might actually lift the lands too. I didn't do anything. Get rid of that. No. This is what happens. Okay, it's okay. Nothing got broken. Everything's okay. Let's make sure this has water. So we need water. And then we might be close to the end of the stream here, y'all. We've gotten way more accomplished than I thought we would. And we got 3 of these skies built, which is fantastic. We still need to get this road. So we'll just bring that straight along. Let's go ahead and play. We've got water. Do we have power? We will potentially have power when things connect. So let's see if we can get them to connect up, and then we'll be golden. Then they'll have power. Come on, somebody move in. I can't believe we have 3 of these built. Now the other ones, let's go just double check what we had left. We might actually have all this unlocked. We just have to build it or place the stuff down. And I think we have all this unlocked. So I think we could, if we wanted to, build the other monuments in a future episode. Future live stream even. Maybe we'll reserve the monuments for the live streams. Can someone move in? Anybody? Does anybody want to live here? Or work here? Or start a business in this area? I don't really want to build a little tiny power line, but I will. There we go. Absolute fire hazard, but it connects it all up. Oh, there we go. We got another building. Okay, great. I think that is where we're going to call that, because that is finally looking like something, and it just feels like that belongs here. Now the question is, do we connect to the middle here and add that road over here? That seems stupid. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. I do want to see, so our medical center, healthcare to the whole city. Let's go ahead and just check the healthcare. Everything is like perfectly blue. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and empty out this guy. Any other full stations? You can see people upgrading all over the place. just because they've got, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then what does the Eden project do again? Land value is raised. So then if we go check the land values, oh my god. This is incredibly funny because now the average land value in the city is 107 dollars per meter. In the episode that comes out Thursday, we examined the land values before obviously this was built. So you're going to get to see where we ended up. If you watch this coming episode, you're going to see what our land value was before the Eden project, and now honestly after the Eden project is so OP. That's crazy. I mean, even like this area, the middle of nowhere, no one lives here. It's got a really decent land value. That is too funny. What was the last thing we built? We built those two, and then we also built the energy. And we already know we've got tons of energy now that we have that guy. So we're producing more than enough. Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys, I think that's where we're going to be leaving this. Road, go underneath the roundabout. We could. I mean, we could do anything with it. We could even connect it to this corner here. And it will yeah, we're going to do that. Then we're going to be done. But first, we're going to take this out to here. Let's go ahead and tunnel it. I mean, it perfectly lines up. We have to do it. You know? There we go. So now you can even get over this way. Oh, that's great. Now there's still some areas we like have pretty empty that we can maybe think about filling. There's absolutely more that we can do here, but I think this is a really great way to fill this space that we've kind of just been holding on to for so long. So that's awesome. All right, guys. Quality OP, babies are born with a college degree. That's crazy. Eden product also eliminates pollution. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Hold on. That's trash. Pollution. It is going down. We didn't have much to begin with, but we have even less now because of that. Wow. Man, now our city's like the greatest city to live in. Does this all change because the land value is so high? Yeah, residential happiness 100, office happiness 98. It's not bad. I can never get commercial happiness to be like all the way to 100. I really don't know what they need. Let's just get a little glimpse of traffic. 90 or 83%. That's not bad. 82. I would love to see if we could get the traffic to 85. I know that's like super ridiculous. I just want those few extra points. But I think if we reworked this area a touch, we could do it for sure. And I think if we know that that's just going to be a brutal mess over there anyway. I think also, here we go on my computer. She's tired. I think also if we reworked this area always has a ton of traffic, this particular stretch of road. So I think with some better connections over here, we could fix that. But guys, thanks so much for joining today's stream. I had so much fun. Thanks for watching me destroy one of my other cities so that we could unlock these buildings. But I think this just looks awesome. I'm in love with this new kind of park area. This is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. And I will see you... Well, I'll see you on Thursday for a pre-recorded video. But in terms of a live stream, I will see you guys in the next one.